was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and raised in New York. You know, and, which I guess is a cool thing growing up in New York, because it's really true what they say: if you can do your thing there,
you can make it anywhere.
It's as corny as it sounds. It's the truth. I have no complaints. You know, I played at Marcus Miller's band for the past, I don't know, 15, 16 years of my life.
Wow.
And so this past year, well, beginning of the year we did some shows, but since then I mostly have been doing my own thing, and it's quite gratifying. It's hard work, but it's quite gratifying to finally be out under one's own steam.
Yeah.
You know, and it takes I don't know, you have to be kind of crazy, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's a risk, isn't it?
It's so much, you know, it's much easier to, you know, obviously, you know, be a sideman and, you know, somebody, you know, be here at this time, and, you know, this is, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, to be on the other side of the fence now and you know, making sure, you know, the band is well rehearsed, and, you know, I have to found airplane tickets that I could afford, and you know,
taking care
dealing
of
with booking
well.
agents, dealing with managers, you know, it's just a whole nother ball game.
Yeah.
And I guess considering too that, you know, the type of career I've had as a sideman, I think that, you know, for a lot of musicians they would have been like, oh, well, why would you know, want to do anything else? And I guess for me, it turned into, I don't want to be asking myself, what if sometime, or some, you know, in the future, you know, and not have the energy to do anything about it.
That must be horrible.
I don't want to be that guy, you know. I don't want my tombstone to say, well, you know, play with Marcus Miller, you play with Erykah Badu, and he was on this, and he was on this Grammy record, and blah, blah, blah. That's fine, and it's fantastic, and no complaints at all. You know what I mean? But to be able to, you know, make your own music and present it to people, and, you know, have see the reactions to it and stuff is such a gratifying feeling. So this past April was my band's first tour of Europe. My band's been playing America for like the past 5 or 6 years or so, but it was my first tour over here, and you know, it had, you know, not overwhelming turnout, but had decent turnout, and people, you know, enjoying your stuff, and you're selling your CDs and everything. Was really, really nice, and it made enough buzz that, you know, now I'm able to come back now in the fall, and I'm about to do another 2-week tour on my own. You know, some here in Europe, some in the UK, and I'm going to end up in Monaco at the end. Yeah. You know.
So you're getting around. I mean, the UK is a hard place to get to. Yeah, as a jazz musician, because there's a lot of competition.
This is endless. Yeah. You know, and you really have to keep your nose to the grindstone to make some, you know, to make some stuff happen, and also being a drummer. You know, people really don't take you, I don't want to say that they don't take you seriously as a band leader, but there just aren't enough drummers for people to think of him as a front guy as opposed to someone with a saxophone or guitar or a bass.
People are used to the idea that the drummer holds up everything and supports everything.
You know, and so, I mean, it's funny if you go back in the history of the music, you know, you have plenty of drummers who were band leaders. You know, Chick Webb, Max Roach, Art Blakey, Buddy Rich, blah, 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 blah,
Elvin
blah.
Jones.
Elvin, man, oh man. You know, Jack DeJohnette, so forth and so on. But it just seems like after Lenny White, Tony Williams, Billy Cobham, that generation, something is like this void.
Yeah, I think it's also to do with, I don't know,
with her through her to her live album that had Tyrone on it. So I'm on that. I'm on that record.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on all of Marcus's records. I'm on Dean's record. I was supposed to be on Victor's new record, but we couldn't work out the schedules and stuff. But you know, everything from Broadway to funk to a little bit of everything. You know, when Marcellus first came to America, I was working with him and with my uncle Mickey Bass's band. Yeah. You know, Cooperation. You know, Steve Nelson on the vibes and Mary Rivera and stuff. So done a little bit of everything. The album that I'm going to do this tour behind is called Get on the Kit. So it's a mixture of a little bit of everything. My stuff leans more towards the funk side of things than I would say a fusion kind of thing. At home, people who seem to be comfortable with my music also enjoy, like John Scofield, for example. Yeah. That type of kind of thing is what I do. Yeah, you know, I got Dean on my record. Brown is playing tonight. Marcus is on my record. Wawa Watson's on my record. You know, so it's kind of a cross section. You know, some people would probably listen to it and hear a very heavy blues kind of influence, or maybe even rock kind of thing. Yeah. You know.
Who are the musicians that influenced you for that, you think?
Well,
would you say?
I take, you know, the word, the phrase musician, I kind of take it seriously in the fact that I think it gives you the license to play any kind of music you want to play, as long as you don't mess it up. You know, okay, so I'm black and I'm from America, so I'm going to make black music, right? But at the same time, I think I'm making, and as corny as this sounds, I think I'm making American music. I like a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? I like jazz, I like rock, I like funk, I like blues, I like country, you know, and I try to find all the soulfulness of all that stuff and make it my own type of thing, you know? And so I think that's what my music's about. At least that's what I hope.